As a camera owner, I think it is safe to say that touching your sensor, cleaning your sensor, or going only remotely near your sensor is one of the scariest things ever. So the other day I really messed up. I had used one of these fog sprays near my sensor and it had led to some really ugly condensation, and I virtually had thought I had destroyed my camera. I was too terrified to clean it myself, and I even tried to contact Canon support to see if they could do a professional cleaning on my behalf. Spoiler alert, I figured it out and I managed to save my camera myself. It's actually not that intimidating, and that's why I want to share how to do it with you guys step by step. I will also tell you on how to avoid a dirty sensor in the first place, so make sure you stick around until the end. Massive thanks to MOTIONARRAY for making this video possible. MOTIONARRAY is a one-stop service for anything related to video editing. I highly recommend you check them out. They got affordable plans and also tons of free assets for you to download, alright? First of all, you want to take one of these cleaning brushes and remove all of the dust near the sensor area, because you don't want to accidentally make your sensor even more dusty, alright? So I give it a nice rub all over to make sure that there's no residual dust gathering here. And once I'm done with that, put that down, then I open that lid thingy right here. I believe it's called the body cap, and put that down. And next you want to hold your camera either slightly sideways or completely upside down and get one of these blowers and blow into the camera a couple of times so the dust residuals can fall out with gravity. So next we turn the camera on. Every DSLR or mirrorless camera has a sensor cleaning function. Basically what happens is that the camera will shake or vibrate your sensor so the dust can fall off. Mine automatically does that when I turn off or start and restart my camera. If yours doesn't do that automatically, then just go into the menu and select your sensor cleaning and you're good to go. Boom. Next, you need one of these cleaning swabs. They kind of remind me of a COVID test, but don't worry, you don't have to poke anything into your nose. I just got a cheap ones off Amazon. I believe this is like a Chinese brand, and they're a one-use item and not reusable. And I think it came with like 10 of those, and I'm pretty sure I'll have them a few years. So don't remove it out of the packaging yet and let it lie around to avoid getting dusty. I just took an old one to kind of demonstrate how they look like. I keep them in the packaging like this. And once I am ready, I place my camera down like that, get the thingy out, and then I open up the cleaning solution and cover the front of the swab with that solution. Alright. I believe this is some kind of special cleaning solution that will evaporate, and it isn't based on alcohol, no idea what it is, but it really does work like a charm. Alright. Doesn't really matter if you start left or right, but you want to start from the very edge of the sensor and then gently drag the swab to the right. Then once you reached the corner right here, you flip it over on the other side, pull it all the way back, then lift it off the sensor area. Mine had quite a lot of condensation and it took a few minutes for the solution to evaporate completely, but then afterwards it looked like new and there was not a single piece of residual condensation or dirt left. I was really surprised. There are a few ways to prevent this from happening. So first of all, try to avoid changing your lenses in super difficult conditions. So not in the middle of the desert, not on a rainy day. Try to keep the lens caps on when you can, not like me. And also, if you don't have your blower around, don't ever use your mouth, because your breath has some subtle water condensation and then you might end up making it worse, alright? Despite all of these tips, if you ever happen to shoot with a dirty sensor and your footage is rendered unusable, then MOTIONARRAY can save the day with thousands of stock clips, editing templates and so much more. They even provide tons of free assets for you, so feel free to check them out. And once again, massive thanks for making this video possible. And lastly, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Eric, I make these kind of videos, so if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, where have you been?